Alright, so good afternoon guys. Today we are in Reading and we are going to be flying to Manchester, make a little tour around Manchester, and likely we'll land to an airport which is close by, which is called Widd. So we are going to depart from runway 16 here in Reading. It's a beautiful day, winds are relatively light, a few knots here.
Tower, good morning, Mammoth 42 South, 17 knots per mile, inbound for 4 stops with information Victor.
Orbit 42, Reading Tower, at a right downwind, runway 16, report midfield.
Right downwind, runway 16, report midfield, Mammoth 42.
So we'll head to Manchester, which is straight ahead. I'm sure you guys can see it. There is some high clouds there, some lower clouds on the east side of it, and we'll climb to 12,000 to start with on our way there. Alright, so we are at runway 16 here. I'm going to hold short here and switch to tower, and we have a Tecnam P2006 landing. It's a plane I learned my multi-engine on, private multi-engine on. They have a school here. So let's switch to tower and let's get here our destination airport 046. I can set the radios. So there is no weather, but there is a Unicom there which I'm going to put on my COM1. Reading Tower, light sport 1564, holding short runway 16, and there will be a downwind departure to the north.
Port 1564, Reading Tower, right downwind departure approved to Widd, runway 16 cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, right downwind approved 1564. Degree of flaps. Okay, full power. Knots. Flaps up, landing light off.
Mammoth 233 midfield.
Mammoth 233 Tower, runway 16 cleared, touch and go.
16 cleared, touch and go, Mammoth 233.
Okay, I start my right turn here. Okay, I'm right crosswind, let's go right downwind. Okay, back up the power to 100%. 62 degrees Fahrenheit today. So right now it's relatively smooth, we're passing 5,000, I don't even have the autopilot, and the plane is trimmed for a shallow climb. And pretty much can fly by itself. I mean, I do have, you know, both tank full now, so I probably left heavy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a climb at a specific airspeed here. and let's select 90 knot airspeed for our climb. IIS here. Let's put the heading bug and autopilot. So now my autopilot is flying heading of 3, let's set it to 345, so we'll stay west. So I'm staying west basically of the peak of Manchester, and I'm climbing 10,000 feet at a specific speed of 90 knots. So we are getting close to 9,000 feet now, and still climbing at 90 knots, about 500 feet per minute. And I have the freeway here on my left side.
Tower on 119.8, have a good day.
Squawk VFR, contact Reading Tower 1198, 928 Tango. Thank you.
So the Weed Airport is 3,000 feet high. Doesn't have any weather station, and it has a runway that's 5,000 feet long, and it's a left pattern, left traffic. So if I go there, I'll probably be coming from the east. I'll just probably go overfly the airport at 4,000 feet and make a teardrop entry for left downwind.
Contact Oakland Center 127.8, have a good day.
We have to check the windsock. Alright, so we are 10,000 feet here right now, and I can continue my climb here to 12,500, and we'll do a tour around the peak, around the Manchester at 12,400. So again, indicated airspeed, we'll do 90 knots. And I'm still on the autopilot, and we're going to continue our climb here to 12,000 at 90 knots. So 5,500 is the max continuous RPM we want. We don't want more.
November 8582 uniform. I want to verify that you guys reading out 10-3.
And I am getting now TISB traffic.
3028, thank you.
I don't see anybody around on my scope. So hope you guys are enjoying the flight right now. It's actually pretty nice that there is a higher layer here, so the lighting is more subdued. Otherwise we have really high contrast between highlights and shadows. So I'm about 80% power right now, and I'm climbing.
November 73, Yankee Lima.
As you guys can see, this is the problem with the fixed pitch prop, that it is adjusted for one ideal altitude, which on this plane is about 5,000–6,000 feet. So at this altitude I basically can fly full power and at 5,500 RPM, which is max continuous RPM. Below that altitude I cannot reach 5,500, so it's not efficient. Basically I'm losing performance, especially when I climb. And above that altitude, it's the opposite problem. I have to back up the power, otherwise I will go above 5,500 RPM.
3031.
And obviously if I had a constant speed prop, variable pitch prop, I could have the pitch more coarse, the higher I go, and have, bite air a little more, and I will be able to be full power, still at 5,500, but much faster. So you guys in Europe don't have that problem, but here in the USA that's the limitation on LiSport. Okay, let me switch full tank, which is really too bad. It's worse than having a fixed gear. Alright guys, so this is Manchester and I'm moving like a crab now. We are 30 knots here to my... Wow, there are some people there, look at that. Whoa, let me turn the light and say hi to them. Look at that. Okay, it's a little bumpy here as we imagine. Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw those climber, I can do another turn. So I'm 14,000 now. And this is probably going to be a little turbulent here, so I'm slowing down. And going to the other side. Yep, we had some nice bump here. So let's go to the other side, which is obviously smoother. And let's try to make another tour here. Get back to 14,000 and my speed is 73 knots here. And I want to keep my speed low. Not too low, but relatively low because of the turbulence. Alright, so I'm 14,000 now. And we've been flying above 12,000 feet for 8 minutes. I mean 12,500. Yep, there were some climbers there. There must be an interesting ride. Hope you guys enjoyed the flight. Very beautiful over there. Yeah, I can see people there. Yeah, I think there were 2 guys over there and 2 guys here.
Oakland Center, Dakota 8140, Quebec 8,500, Winter time. 8140 Quebec, Oakland Center, thank you very much.
Alright, so let's be careful here for the turbulence.
2026, we've got to admit our destination to Hague Airport, Oscar 37. November 40 Quebec, roger. In that case, we'll show the Chico Off Center now at 3028. 3028, and we're going to do the practice VOR GPS Alpha at Gong, via Gong.
So what I'm going to do now is turn in the other direction. So we are 14,000 above, about 14,000 here. And I'm going to do a U-turn here. Yeah, there is snow here all the way down to maybe 5,000. Alright, so the winds now are 35 knots, again from the southwest. So Manchester is at 14,162. That's the peak, the highest peak here. hope you guys enjoy this little tour of Manchester. I'm still going to watch for turbulence until I'm totally clear of this mountain. I still have 30 knots of wind coming from the left here. And I'm just doing a shallow descent here. Gentle descent at 75 knots. And we'll just probably glide all the way to our airport here. Let's see here. So we are 11 nautical mile and it's full west to the airport. Outside temperature is 20 Fahrenheit, which is about -5 Celsius. And let's head to the airport. Let's get the frequency for the airport. Unicom 122.7, come on, and let's listen to that. So the ESOS here at Auckland Center is, I'm going to put Auckland Center for our way back. And the ESOS for Manchester, let's listen to that.
Altimeter 3025.
3025.
Density altitude 4,000. Mount Shasta. Automated weather.
Alright, so we are 9 miles from the airport.
Zulu.
I think I see it, but it's pretty hard to see here. I think it's pretty green.
Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 14 Celsius. Dew point 02 Celsius. Altimeter 3025.
Left tank.
Remarks. Density altitude 4,000.
With airport, let's port 1564 about 6.5 miles to the east inbound for landing with traffic. Alright, so I see the airport here now, it's just in front of me. So I'm going to get prepared for left downwind for runway 32. So landing northwest. The winds were more to the southwest up there, but we'll see how it looks once I'm down there. And my CHT is going down now. Since I've been pretty much idle all the way from Manchester, my engine is getting cold. As you can see here, even the EHT on 2 of my cylinders, which are the front cylinder, was in the yellow. Alright, so just added a little bit of power, and we're passing through 6,900 feet now. The airport just full of me. With airport, last port 1564, 4 miles to the east, inbound for landing. We'll make a teardrop entry for left, downwind, 32. So now the wind is showing from 40 knots to the south, so might have to take the other runway. Let's see here. Runway 14. Yep. Let me get to runway 14, just in anticipation that the winds are the same. With traffic, last port 1564, 3 miles west, east of airport. We'll make a left 45 for runway 14. Okay, so runway 14 is the one we are going to get set up for. Okay, 5,000. With traffic, last port 1564, entering left downwind 14. Yeah, the wind is still from the south, now southeast. It's moving kind of southeast. Okay, so I'm on left downwind here for runway 14. I do my gump, gas, undercarriage fix, mixture prop not applicable, fuel pump, landing light. only see like 3 or 4 planes there. Don't see any windsock. Alright, so let's slow down. The airport is at 3,000 feet, so I'm actually a little higher now. Let's put down the rear flaps. Yeah, it might be Crater Lake over there, at that peak. Wind traffic, Lightsport 1564, turning left, base 14. Okay, can put more flaps here. Full flaps, I'm still 1,000 feet above. And we are doing 69 airspeed here. I am on left base. The wind is still showing, I'm coming from the southeast, 140 at 10 knots. Wind traffic, Lightsport 1564, turning final 14. Okay, now I'm seeing 8 knots coming from my left. That might be a direct crosswind right now from the left. Continue airport over there. Okay, full flaps. Yeah, it's very narrow field as well. It gives the illusion that one might be too high. Okay, 65 knots. The wind is now almost, left tailwind. We have a small tailwind. A little slow here. Okay. And I should be good here. Alright, yeah, density altitude is 4,000 here. Yeah, now I do have a tailwind. The 6 knot. Yeah, sure, I guess I could have landed on the other runway, but I had no idea of the direction of the wind here. There is a windsock there. Okay, so we'll stop here. I don't need to take any gas. I could take some gas. Top it off. And this afternoon I will return to Santa Cruz. It's 54 degrees here, so hope you guys enjoyed this little flight. And see you guys next time.